you don't have to have prior experience. You just got to find something that motivates you, that you have a passion for, and don't be afraid of failing. You just have to go out and just do the best you can, and I think that that's what you did.
Yes.
Welcome to LoveEncore. I'm here with a very unusual and special person. Her name is Fanny. She just received an award for being the Jewish Chicago Person of the Year, and she has been through a divorce, and she has got such very inspiring words.
Yes.
And
I get to tell you, some of the meetings, the first meetings, I wouldn't talk. Because
got a little intimidated, sure.
But then, I got my papers, I read, and then, I was sitting and I was talking to them and I was expressing my, what I thought. And, kind of, you leave those places like, I can do it.
Yes. So instead of this being such a tragedy, oh, poor me, that this happened to me, you made it into, hey, this is an opportunity for me to do something with my life. Yes. That I never thought imaginable, because you probably would have been content to just sit in this bubble of suburbia.
Yes.
and not really do much except be a mom and a wife.
Yeah, and suddenly I was in D.C., in the capital.
Wow.
And I'm meeting all these people.
Yeah.
And
we could be looking at the future president of the United States here,
so.
Or the ambassador to Mexico.
Think so. But I really want to express to everyone that's listening to this program that even if you want to do politics or if you want to do it just in your own community, that it's doable. That you just need to wake up every day and says, there's a lot of need of
there's a lot of need of people that can use your help, and
yes.
And once you help and you give,
you help it yourself.
You give to yourself.
One friend of mine just kind of clicked, and she gave me a phrase, and she says, "Fanny, you're Jewish, you're Mexican. There's a lot that the Mexicans and the Latinos need to know in this country."
Oh, really?
She says, "You really have it in you."
Sure, you got both things.
And it comes natural to you.
Yes, and you're an activist already.
Yes.
You've already had the experience in politics, so sure, you can be the lobbyist for the Jewish Mexican.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's amazing. Did you seek help after the divorce, like from?
I had to.
Yeah.
I had to. I am kind of like I can do it by myself.
Right.
But the stress level got to a point that my doctor says, if you want to take care of your 4 kids, you better take care of yourself.
And I think that is probably the best point you said all day, among the other brilliant points that you said. But the truth is that you cannot take care of anybody else unless you take care of yourself first. It's like when you're on an airplane and the oxygen mask comes down, they always say, give it to yourself first before you give it to the next person. And I think that that's what you did when you got help. You have
to take a medicine. I refused because I usually don't take any medication.
Right.
But you know what? You know what the end of the name was my happy pill.
Your little happy pill.
It was my happy pill.
Okay, so everybody needs a little happy pill. We had the guys talking before about their little Viagra was their happy pill. In your case, it was a little antidepressant or whatever.
Antidepressant that took 6 months, and I say thank you to it.
And again, another thing that people don't need to be ashamed of or feel it's stigmatized. You should be able to take medication and see a therapist and doctors or whatever it is that's going to make you feel better.
Yes.
Now, I know that you and I met actually in an exercise class.
Yes.
Because both of us felt that, I know how I feel, that the endorphins that you get out of spinning and other types of exercise are almost as good as that little happy pill.
But when I was ready, I went back to my yoga. I went back to my spinning.
Yes.
And I have to tell you, that's my main medicine. That is what keeps me sane. That's what keeps me happy.
Me too.
And if I am lazy, I just think how well I'm going to feel after I do it.
Right. If you're really feeling unmotivated,
Yeah.
Exercise can absolutely change your entire mood.
Yes.
And get you out of that state of depression, because I think that it's a natural thing to feel depressed or anxious or stressed out or devastated from a loss of a spouse or a loss of a partner in a relationship.
And if you don't have a club to go, just go outside and walk.
Yes,
or
take a bike ride.
Look at the blue skies. I mean, really, it will make your day.
Is she not inspiring? If anybody wants to see someone who has really gotten their act together and we didn't even get to how you became the Jewish Chicago Person of the Year. She's just amazing. She's just an incredible woman. So if you're in Chicago at any of these committees or events for either for Judaism or for Hispanics, come meet Fanny. She'd love to.
I'll be happy to, and I will get you involved. I will
She'll
get
get
to
you
work.
involved. So get you off the couch and onto doing something that really helps other people, and as well, it's going to come back to you in
And I want to
tenfold.
thank you, Karen, because what you do and just, bringing people to tell their stories. I am so happy I'm in the other side of the fence and I can be happy and I can, be smiling.
Because a lot of people are not there yet.
Exactly. So I tell you, you'll be there. You'll be there.